let's just make sure this is all up and running. It should be. You should be seeing the game. There are things we need to talk about, though, and it's just... yeah. But I thought today was supposed to be a good day. Today is Canada Day here. So there's that. Here. But yeah. Let's just get these out. Sort this. Not 21. If there were 21 if there were 21 installments of this, that would be kind of insane. That would be something you would call milking, right? But let's see. How hot is it by your place? Well, first off, hello, Godo. How are you? Currently temperature right now. It is 17 with scattering of rain here. 16. Scattering of rain here. How is it where you are? Hello, Spicy. Burning, and it's 26, feels like 32, so it's super hot where you are. Thanks, dude, I appreciate it. And I feel like it's very poignant because of the news that was announced today. Did you guys hear what happened? Or the announcement that Sony made? With what's going on? Hence the title name, right? The beginning of the end, right? So no, it's like we could play Rainbow, but I'm like, no, I need a chill. I did hear about those reports as well, and you know what? That's not going to be surprising at all. That's not surprising news either. Like, there's even thoughts of Microsoft testing the idea of converting a disc to digital. I can't go and pay Xbox. I'll just keep a PC and play games on there. And if that's the case, I feel like this is just going to encourage people more to play on PC now for their stuff. But with that said, it's now the idea of PC games have to be better optimized, because I know there was a point where PC games were in a great state. But now it's just like, it's kind of rough. But we have a deadline. We have New Year's Day. We have New Year's 2028. And a multiple discs for one game. Yeah, I still have some PC games like that. So, does this make the idea of wanting to get a new console worth it, or the next-gen systems? But also, guys, is everything looking and sounding okay? If you're noticing issues with stream, let me know so I can fix it up. And I still collect a lot of stuff too, but it's also like, I know I need to thin out my collection of things, so I kind of do want to get rid of some stuff. But if it goes to at least another good home, I feel like that's worth it in the end. Yeah, no, I have the music low or off just because, again, I got hit with copyright for the last video, or for the last stream. There we go. Thank you, guys. Just this year. Hopefully they didn't spend a fortune on it, Goto. And like that's the other thing I'm gonna tell people too. Like if people are actually gonna be interested in going to PC, you may not want to go high end yet, just because of the pricing of hardware. But this is also like if you want to get in a PC, by all means go for it. I'd love to see more PC gamers and just making things work, right? Plus it's like you're all in one via all-in-one device. Components maintain it, but no, that's good. At least they got something a bit more updated, right? But no, if you guys want to buy physical games and stuff, we have until high-end text trading PC. What's that? Text trading. But yeah, no, I saw that, and then it's just like, okay, fine, I'm immediately buying some games that I know are getting physical prints that probably won't be around for too long. So I kind of went insane on Video Games Plus, Spicy, and just bought a bunch of games, or pre-ordered a bunch of things, just for the triple the points thing too, right? There's still a few more I want to pre-order, but I may not. I might just hold off. I might wait till they're a little bit cheaper, like some of the stuff, like Final Fantasy Resonance. I really want Final Fantasy Resonance. Yeah, so they don't need high-end. No water-cooled or anything like that. They just need a conventional, something for everyday use. It's not too slow, it's not too fast. It's just for their needs, right? They're not using it for gaming or anything of that nature. They still have 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's actually fine. I think that's fine. But no, Spicy, did you get anything from Video Games Plus during that, or are you holding off? But I know, like, the games that I want next year for sure, like Virtua Fighter, Resident Evil, Veronica, and Final Fantasy Revelations, those better get complete physical copies. Because I will definitely be investing in those. So it's actually really good setup for them. And they don't need a lot of storage and stuff for that. They probably would like use it for mostly storing pictures, among other things, right? And hopefully it didn't cost, like I said, I was hoping it doesn't cost them a fortune, right?
Okay, check it. I think the bus might be a faster ride for you.
Okay, 1,500. Decent enough. He's like right there. which again should be more than enough for them, right? Almost hit that car. I'm holding off on making any purchases. That's completely fair. But I will say, at least when it comes to consoles now, it's just like, it's just time to reconsider. It's just like, go PC. And I know the prices are going to be going up again. He is just sticking to me, isn't he? That's why I can't buy anything here, yeah. Which is completely fair. There we go.
Yo, here's a suggestion, boy. Better make quick to the bank. You ain't never gonna take it again.
Yeah, because where you are, at least the pricing for hardware, it is a little bit ridiculous. It's hard to justify, right? But then again, when you move, then it might be something to consider then at that point, right? So yeah, no, yeah, and you can wait for that, I would assume, right? Or because do you need it right now? I think. Can you hold on? I mean, I guess, yeah, that's true. So I guess the question also with, like, the stuff that's happened today is, like, okay, if Sony's pulling the plug, we have a date, well, Microsoft basically seems like they're heading in that direction with things, too. And then, what about Nintendo? Because right now, Nintendo's the last kind of big ones for it, but I imagine they're gonna do it. Like, game key cards were that step. Which I guess talking about, like, pre-ordering stuff, do you think it'd be worth it to pre-order the new Tomb Raider, or should I just hold off? Legacy of Atlantis. I highly see a dip before a bump. But I guess the other question is, like, when it comes to physical releases, are they going to still be proper physical releases or not? Because we know some don't like to do that as much anymore, right? I think I need to wait and see. I want to wait and see what that physical holds. Like, is it a proper complete on a disc? Or is it going to be something like 007 First Light? Well, I mean, since Grand Theft Auto set the precedence for things, right? Even though it's not the first, it's just the most prolific. Right? Like, I still want to get GTA. Like, I still want to play Grand Theft Auto, and I will get Grand Theft Auto 6, but it's just the lack of a proper physical release just really sucks. And I even mentioned that in my pickup video, because I picked up Smuggler's Run and Red Dead Redemption for PS5. Yeah, and I kind of doubt there's ever going to be one too, but I'm kind of thinking here. No, go rest up. We should catch up and talk some more soon, okay? You have a good night, my friend. But yeah, with the way it is, because I mean, at least Microsoft has a way in with it, with the idea of their points. Yeah, no, wait till the heat wave kind of stops with that, and then, you know, maybe we can just game and all that. But for how long is it supposed to last? Like, before you go, do you know how long that heat wave is supposed to last there? But also, Spicy, I'm assuming your temperatures aren't that high over there, right? Till Friday, okay. So this weekend. On the house hunting trip, yeah. Because it seems like the first one isn't going to work out, so you'll need a new plan, right? It is 65 Fahrenheit. So that's reasonable temperatures then. It's pretty chill. It's not as hot as, say, what Goto's experiencing, right? Also, I'm gonna make sure everything's ready for our stuff on Thursday. I'm excited for that, Spicy. I just have to connect my Xbox, that's it. Yeah. Because worst case, you'll have to do emergency exit. That's going to be the worst case scenario. Hopefully it doesn't have to resort to that. But no, go check it. Hopefully that place is a success for you. Sorry, dude. I need this spot more than you do. Sent it. Okay, I'll take a look at that when I get a minute. But yeah, we're gonna complete it, and I think we will have it completed in time before at least Campaign Evolved comes out. Which I forgot to ask, or maybe I did ask and I just don't remember the answer, Spicy. You're getting Campaign Evolved, right? What do you need to buy Campaign Evolved? Godo? When is it out again? Around the end of the month. Around the end of this month. I think it was the 28th. Can one of you guys... Could you confirm the date for me, Spicy, please? Okay, 28th. Hidden event. Well, hopefully. If not, then we'll talk, okay? Because I also... Well, I'll have to see what mine is, because I also just spent quite a bit on plane tickets, because I need to prepare for my trip in September. So, hotel's been taken care of, and now just got flights, took care of the flights. So that was pricey. The move's costing a bunch, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to see what mine is, yeah, because like I said, I just paid for flights. And I'll pay for hotel, like, when I get there. But this has already been an expensive month, and it's already been day one. What the hell did they do? Well, with the flights, I didn't deal with, like, Booking.com or Expedia or Kayak. I just booked directly from WestJet. So now I'm disputing the charge as well. Hopefully, you can get that money back. But no, like, going back to the idea, like, of going for digital stuff, because I'll admit I have done some digital, but it's only, like, if it's significantly cheap enough, or if I have credit, because that's what I did for Gears of War E-Day, because Godo knows, and Spicy, you know about the Microsoft Rewards program, right? Yeah, because that's what I did to get Gears. I can, since I don't have a room or even gas. So you are in a situation, because I was gonna save up the credits for Fable, but I'm wondering, would it be a dumb idea to use it for Grand Theft Auto? Because that could be a way to justify at least getting it. Because I know that's how some are affording it, at least on Xbox, which is cool that Microsoft has that program. I want to play Blue Dragon again. Oh yeah, because you don't have an Xbox One or a Series console. Because I know Blue Dragon's available digitally, and it is on the back compat list. You need a whole power cable, or do you need the whole brick and everything? Brick and all. Okay, so you need the entire set. Okay. I'll keep an eye out here, see if I can find anything for you. Okay, take your time, Spicy. We're just gonna be doing some racing here. There we go. Yeah, like you mean through Xenia or something, right? There we go. Let's go activate the GPS system. Let's do some star stuff. And then we'll do some stuff for the URL. Because I think I heard through... I use is Godiso. I wonder if there will ever be a recomp. Because I feel like that and Lost Odyssey are perfect candidates. There we go. No, I think one I would say is like racing games and stuff. So like Midnight Club LA.
Big guns from France representing GTI magazine are in the crowd. Let's see if you can catch their
Or
attention.
even the PGR games. Like, I know that's wishful thinking, but I know they're getting better with like recomps and stuff. PGR, Project Gotham Racing. I haven't heard that in a hot minute, yeah. But you are familiar with PGR, so... No, I was talking a little bit about PGR and Rally Sport Challenge yesterday when streaming this. I would say, if Microsoft just magically... I've just never heard it called PGR. Okay, well... Now you have... I guess I'm the first person to have you hear that. But yeah, Project Gotham Racing, or even Rally Sport Challenge. I don't know how DICE would make racing games anymore. Okay, let's get back into town. Okay, I will talk with you later. You have a good night, my friend, okay? Let's see if we can make it. I just scraped that car. I didn't crash the car, so... And it's also nice to see that I'm not the worst driver. The AI is also just as bad, too. Yep, okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We can. And a crash. Son of a bitch. Now we have a time... No, we don't have a time problem. I was going to say we have a time problem, but we don't have a time problem.
You got first place in the big prize. You just made it onto Streetcar Magazine.
There we go. Was there a shop here? No, this wasn't a shop. This is just a parking lot. This is just a parking lot, but there is cash. Still one of my favorites. You didn't save it? No, no, no. I didn't save the car cover. I didn't save the car cover. I don't save all the car covers. How are you doing, though, tonight, Retro? Oh, I saved them all. I think I did that on my original save on the Xbox, but it's just for this playthrough. I'm only saving some. I'm not saving all. Because I can look back at my achievements. Having fun in these games myself. Yeah, no, I'm actually working on a video piece for this. I was gonna have it ready like months ago, but then tragedy struck, personal issues. So I didn't, I just held on to it. So I decided to play it again. And I've been playing both. Off stream and on stream. So I will have something on this, hopefully, because I did cover the first Underground, Most Wanted, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. And Retro, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. The original first Need for Speed Underground. I actually did the video piece on that one already, so. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You're Al McBond. Welcome to the club. I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. But what are you playing them on? Are you playing them on PC? Are you playing them on console? PC. Nice. Yeah, no, the PC versions are really the way to go, especially if you can get those amenities working, such as like proper widescreen and controller support. I have these games physically on the Xbox. I don't have the PC versions anymore. I used to. I used to have physical copies of these on PC, but I don't. On Steam. Yeah, no, I did some digging around and I found these on archive.org. Okay, stay on this road, yeah. Because they're not on there anymore. Yeah, most of these you can't buy anymore. There are very few. And I kind of want to do some retrospectives on these, or just give like my thoughts on these games. Because I'm going to do more on the Need for Speed series. And I know they're probably going to command for higher prices soon. I would guess. What the first Need for Speed is like. Oh, it's an experience, I will tell you that, because I also went back and got most of those again. But I like Need for Speed 2. My favorite, at least of the classics, is Need for Speed 4 High Stakes. Okay, let's turn here. What was the first Need for Speed game you played then? Need for Speed 2, Hot Pursuit 1 and 2, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, and Undercover. Now, I haven't played Undercover. Okay, here. Pick, I've dabbled a little bit with Undercover, but I haven't played too much. I want to do one on Undercover, though, a piece for that. Because I picked it up. I have it for PC 360, and I also have it for, PlayStation 2. So, here. Pick. Which, upgrade part? Should we go engine, transmission, or tires? But I hope you're enjoying it. Also, you gave me the follow. I'll give you one back, too. Also, Pro Street 1, I'm going to go through. Like, I want to go through some Need for Speed games. Like, ones that I played, ones that I haven't played. And I just want to see if they still hold up today. Considering some of them are heading to be 20 years old, right? But yeah, what do you think? Engine, transmission, or tires? What do you think I should get for a unique part? I'm going to let you decide the fates here for this one. Engine. Okay, engine it is then.
Who'd you beat to get that part? You don't see many of those around. Nicely done. You may actually have a shot now.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel. How far are you in Underground, though? $88 events. Okay, so yeah, you got 24 more to go, I think. Okay, let's go this way. Get ready. Well, yeah, you take care of yourself, bud. I hope your stream goes well. And we'll talk soon, my man. Can't wait for tomorrow. Dude, what the hell? Yeah, no, like, I would say with that game, I think it still holds... It doesn't hold up as well. It doesn't hold up as well, but I still feel the first Underground... The first Underground is still a good game. But also, yeah, drag racing is tough. It is a little bit easier, I will tell you, when you get to Underground 2. So you'll have that to look forward to. But then they make drag racing still a bit more... I feel like drag racing is difficult in Most Wanted as well. They raise the difficulty, I think, probably due to this. I still hate drag racing. Drift racing I can get used to. And you can still kind of abuse the systems when it comes to drag racing. I mean, to drifting. Like, drifting, I do... Like, everything you like in... If you like it in Underground or you think it's rough, I do feel Underground 2 improves upon pretty much everything. Like, the drifting is a better event, I think, in Underground 2. I also think the drag races are better. They're still a bit tough. They're not as tough, though. And it's also just fun to drive around the city. It's a little harder in Carbon. Yeah, because they brought drifting back for Carbon. Because they got rid of drifting in Most Wanted, but they replaced it with, what was it? They replaced it with, like, speed traps, and the gate races. Which, I don't mind the gate races. I think those are fun, even though they're stupidly simple. I gritted my teeth and did them. Yeah, no. Those are a little bit rough, but no, the thing I don't like, I really don't like with Carbon are Canyon duels. The one-on-one duels. Those suck. I don't like those at all. Canyon racing, canyon drifting, that's great. It's just the duels. I'll have to find out when I get the Pro Street. Does Pro Street's more on the racing, right? The only thing I know of Pro Street is that I played the demo. That's it. On Xbox 360. And also the really long circuit races in Underground, those are more endurance tests than anything. To brake and try to go around a corner like it. So it's easy to lose control then, it sounds like. Don't worry, I think I get the gist of what you're throwing down. Sometimes I have a hard time reading things too, so don't worry. But you know, Most Wanted 2005 is probably... It is one of my top 3 Need for Speed games ever made. I would also say Hot Pursuit 2010. If you haven't played that, that's definitely worth playing for sure. You know, Porsche Unleashed, that game was a good one. That one was a fun one. Even though it's specifically like designed for like one type of manufacturer, Porsche Unleashed was actually a good Need for Speed game. High Stakes. I love High Stakes. That was my first Need for Speed game. So but I noticed like with that is that there's a difference between them on PlayStation and on PC. Because the PC versions, at least, because I tried High Stakes I played on PC more. But I tried it on like the PlayStation. The PlayStation one was okay. Oh, hang on. Should go take care of doggies. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Doggies needed to go. I want to make sure they needed to get their things. The Run, I've heard, is an interesting game. It's a short game, though. And I've tried maybe the first, like, half an hour of it. That's it. How are you finding The Run? Yeah, because I heard that was an issue with it since, like, the servers are down or shut off, right? But if I'm gonna go through the other Need for Speed games, The Run's gotta be on the list, for sure. Have you played Most Wanted 2012, though? I like it. Okay, nice. I found someone else that likes it. Like, you know, I still prefer 2005. 2005 is the best one, but I liked Most Wanted 2012. Like with Hot Pursuit 2010, like I do like Hot Pursuit and Hot Pursuit 2, but 2010, the first one Criterion did, that is the best Hot Pursuit game, hands down. And that's the thing, there's nothing wrong with the game, it's just, it's looked down upon because it uses the same name, but it's not the same game. It's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's, like I said, one of my top 3 Need for Speed games. The older games. Hot Pursuit 2, though, the question for that, which one did you play? Because there are 2 different versions of that game. Because I played majority of it on PC. But I know the PS2 version. Yeah, no, the PS2 version is different from what was on the Xbox, GameCube, and PC. And I know the PS2 version is the one that is highly regarded. I've only played a little bit of it on PS2, but that's the one I need to play more of. So, oh yeah, because like that has split screen because of the console. Yeah, the only one I did like multiplayer with was honestly High Stakes, and actually Need for Speed Heat. With Heat having crossplays. Do you have any of the newer ones like that Ghost Games has done, like say Rivals 2015? I actually do want to play. I've actually played a bit of 2015 on PC, and I much rather prefer it on PC than on console. Like, I want to play through all of 2015, and that's one, like, in terms of preservation, I don't want to see that game get shut down, but I know it's going to be. Rivals, Payback, Heat, and Unbound. I have all of those on PC as well. No, I don't have Unbound. I have Unbound on Xbox. But I haven't beaten any of them. I played a good amount of Rivals. I haven't played a lot of... I didn't really like Payback too much, but I think I want to give that game another shake. Another shot. Oh, the Shift game. Shift 2. I like Shift 1, but I've heard Shift 2 is better. The thing I loved with Shift was when you played in the cockpit, so like the first person perspective, that really made Shift for me. Kaiser, haven't seen you in a hot minute in here. How the hell have you been? As I'm going for now. I did finish Shift back in the day. When it originally came out on 360 and PS3, I liked Shift. I haven't played a lot of Shift 2. I think I just tested it on PC just to make sure it works. Like, recently, but that's as far as my extent goes with it. But how hard the races are getting. Yeah, no, the races do get tough. Like, I know the challenge ramps up when you get the tier 4. Terrible gaming news. I see you're playing another classic. That on the Does It Hold Up agenda. Yeah, no, well, here's the thing. This was supposed to come out in February. I was supposed to do Underground 2 for February, but again, personal issues and a loss in the family, I couldn't put it out. I was not in a good spot, and that's why this didn't come out. This is still coming. It's still on the Does It Hold Up agenda, for sure. But it's just because since that hit close to home with what happened, I held off. But Underground 2's coming. I appreciate it, my friend. But I have something else for Does It Hold Up later this month. It's not this. This is coming. I might make this an August thing or a September one. But I have something else for Does It Hold Up? For a game that came out. For a game that came out this month, and it is going to be 25 years old. I do often work in the background because I do get busy. Don't worry, man. I always appreciate anyone coming by. I have to get the lurk command back up. But, no. I don't expect everyone to stay here all the time. But when you do, it really means the world. But no, if you got things to do, go do your things. I can always chat it up because I will be here for a while. But yeah, no, the gaming news is just... Yeah, you heard about what happened today, Kaiser. It's just... Is this your other... This is one of my top Need for Speed games.
Yo, stop. Hey, your ride needs to run smarter with all its new parts, so upgrade your computer to optimize output. Now, transmission is where you lose harden your suspension and slice through turns by upgrade. Now, power needs somewhere to go. Now, bigger is break the barriers of top speed. Amplify your power band by bolting on it.
The Mustang in this game. In this game, yeah, no, the Mustang's actually not bad. For me, it's kind of a toss-up between this car or the RX-7. You'll eventually unlock this upgrade. Yeah, just got to keep progressing. Yep, we just got to keep going. But no, this is definitely one of them, Kaiser. Ask you to save your games. Yeah, because I'll show you something. That's why. I have autosave turned on. Yeah, I think that's the one thing that confused me with this initially as well, and it still does to this day.
Now credit is
Kaiser.
This is the wet bar for your ride. Give it some distinction by coating it with some paint.
The star system, because you have to... your car has to have a certain visual ranking for you to proceed. Because I know there was a point where I just cleared everything on the map. And I'm like, why are there no more events? And then I had to look it up and remember the underglow. Yep. Even though I'm not too big on some of the visual upgrades and stuff. Some I think are better than others. So. But you know, I gotta level this thing up. That also the Impreza, the WRX, because again, that's my car. I really like it. And on Mark event also do progress, yeah. I think I dabbled with the Evo 8 a little bit. I didn't use it a lot because I like the Subaru more. But I will say, like, I mess more with the Lancer Evos when playing rally games. So like Rally Sport Challenge or Colin McRae Rally or Dirt. There we go. Those are good games. I have the Dirt games. I need to play Dirt 5, though. And yeah, the Rally Sport Challenge games. Again, I would love to see DICE make a new racing game, but that's never gonna happen. Yeah, I only want the best. or at least games that are important to me. I'm always down to experiment and dabble with others, but it depends on the game, right? But no, Kaiser, what are your
Hey,
favorite Need for Speed
accessorize your ride
games?
with style and turn some heads when you race by upgrading your car's looks and audio right here.
There we go. Hold on, honey. They'll be back soon. Okay, we can't do level 3 yet. But also the Project Gotham racing games. And we just put new neon in here. Hang on, I think we need to head to the airport. But I need to do some more visual upgrades for this thing. Let's head to a green icon. Because I gotta get to at least level 3. There we go.
If your
Now
car's
let's
not
see what we
fast,
can do.
it better be cool. This is where you can add some style to your ride with these specialty parts.
Yeah, let's do this one. Nope. 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 Okay, here we go. We're gonna have to do this. There we go. We got a 3.9, 3.2. Let's go with that. Definitely also a star booster. Definitely. If you got the right ones.
A director for Underground Speed Zone is here, catching film for their next DVD. He's gonna be looking for winners, so put it down out there.
Let's see if we can do it. There it is.
Underground Speed Zone just made their final edit, and you are in their next DVD.
There we go. We'll save that one. Let's get to the next URL event. Thank you. And magazines in no time. Yeah, no, I thought before when I played money was hard to acquire in this game. No, I was gravely mistaken. Especially if you get the free vehicles, like when you get the sponsorships and stuff. As long as you just get the vehicles then, and you don't have to buy cars, then you're fine, right? I've heard there are ways to beat the system with it. I've just never delved that far deep into it. Mine to explore all I want. You have the freedom. Enjoy it. Embrace it, right? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Story mode.
Yeah? It's done. Everything is set up. You just make sure you hold up your end of the deal, you hear?
Well, like Most Wanted is at least 2005. That's a game I can go back to and just play over and over. And I feel like this is another one too. Okay, here we go. There's your Mustang up in the front. Files I added to it. Okay. I wonder what happened. Like, I know there's one bug with this, with Underground 2, because I got a fix for it that makes it work better with controllers. But the problem is now if you try to go to watch replays, the replays don't work anymore. And honestly, the replays in this game is one of my favorite features. Hey! How'd it go? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Grab some stuff. Be right back, guys. I didn't give them all the hand that fell over.
That's okay. There's salmon and
Some medics.
oh, it's good.
What the heck is this? Holy shit! Oh, I did. Oh, the breakfast game. Yeah, those game on you guys were. Okay. Alright. I didn't bring the salad, you did bacon. And that's fine. They just might need to go out after we got their steak. Wait, what level over there?
Just do it a couple. She works at that hospital too.
Oh, yeah?
She's in the sterilization area.
Oh, that's a different area completely. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. But you got it working again? Nice. Yeah, I know, like, with that bug, at least for replays, so replays are off the table. But it fixed another issue. Because one issue when I played this by default, like, when you load up the menus, it would freeze for, like, a quick second and then load the menu. But with that controller fix, it fixed that problem, but it broke replays. So I'd be like, I guess I'll take that hit. But no, I almost thought about wanting to play Most Wanted on stream again. But no, I did do a video piece on it, Retro Warrior, on the YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out. It was actually one of my favorite videos to make. And I hope to have that same level like when I make the one for Underground 2. But what do you do on Twitch, out of curiosity? Are you I see you're a streamer yourself. What else do you stream? Or what do you stream mostly? If you don't mind me asking. Lap 3, then we got one more lap after this. Those NOS effects are still very satisfying to me. They will not get old. But no, Kaiser, I hope you've been doing alright. I'm glad to see you here. this way, go this way. There we go. Next race. And then the lady disappears. Let's go this way. Try to stay on the inside. So far, so good. Could have taken that turn a little bit better, but... Well, that was actually kind of smooth. It was, if I had a better exit. Better on getting on the exit out of that. That would have been nice. Nope. Ah, we were doing alright. We were doing alright there, but I guess not. Just gun it. It's not easy to avoid hitting the wall. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Oh, I thought that was the last lap. You can still hit it anyway. Yeah, I feel like that just has to deal with the driving mechanics itself. But here, other racing games. Have you played the Midnight Club series? I've only played a couple, but the one that always comes to me is always hanging. I gotta fix something here. Because the glare's coming back. Okay, we'll go with that. There we go, sorry. I have Midnight Club 2 as well on Steam. I did pick up Midnight Club 1. I also have Dub Edition on the Xbox, Remix, and LA. LA I own multiple on the Xbox. Digitally, I own a PS3 physically as well. Juiced, I also picked those games up because that was a franchise that I kind of skipped out on. I have Juiced 1 on both. No, I've Juiced for the original Xbox and Juiced 2 for Xbox 360. And then another one I also picked up on the original Xbox, Street Racing Syndicate. Juiced seems like an interesting game, though. Also, speaking of drags. How is Juiced 2? Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Ready? There we go. Thankfully on the first try, right? Thank you. Oh, here we go.
Check it out. It's the Big Daddy champ from up north.
Nah, man, can't be. Looks more like a chump than a champ.
So you're what all the fuss is about? Don't look like much to me.
You got that right.
You haven't got a chance, hero. On or off the track.
Oh, you think so? Don't listen to those morons. They just jealous, right? They just jealous bitches. Watch. We're gonna school all of them. They won't even know what hit them. That was one thing that kind of annoyed me about Underground, but I also realized it kind of adds to its charm, is that its attitude, or just, it feels very forced. It does here as well a bit, but I don't think it's as in your face as it was in Underground 1. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna prove all of them wrong. Even though that girl is kind of cute, she's going down. Who knows, they're probably like taking it from behind. Ah, damn, I thought I took that corner better. I have dabbled a little bit with F1 games. I thank RaceVic for that, watching his F1 video. I tried, what is it, F1 20? And I have 22 or 23 for the Xbox Series X. The F1 games are interesting to me, I'd say. But Codemasters makes some interesting racing games, because I like Grid. I have to play the new one, Grid Legends. But Grid, I love. Dirt is just great. But I heard Dirt 5 did not do very well. So from 2010 to 2020, so you pretty much have like every yearly installment for it, right? Now, I want to delve a little more into the F1 games. Or, like I said, I have to recheck which one I have. I think it's 22 or 23, because that one's native to Series X. And if I buy, like, physical Xbox games, I want them native to the platform. But the other ones, you have you have knowledge with them. Better knowledge with them than you say for running the game. Like, is it running the game, or is it just playing it? Oh, that just sounds like they don't give enough gas. Because if so, that's a problem. Let's see if we can make this. I want to say this event's, like, there's going to be another circuit race after this. What fell? Hold on. What happened? So you gave up on that one, so that one's not really... That one's a tougher one than you would say, right? Next race. Wish me luck. How big of a winning streak? Multiple championships. Oh, nice. Would you say it's an easier game or easier to get into compared to, say, 2013? And I'm assuming you have them on Steam, right? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure those PC versions would probably be the better ones to play, honestly, for them, I would say retro. Also, happy Canada Day, Mr. Bongo. How are you doing? I have Dirt 1 on PC. I used to have Dirt 2 and Dirt 3 on console, but then I got rid of them. I kind of want to get my hands on them again. Was she born on Canada Day, Mr. Bongo? Nope, damn it. I screwed up this one. June 27th. Okay. But you celebrated then, yeah. Happy Canada Day, eh? Yep. Since July 1st is Canada Day here. Great for Canada, just terrible gaming news that we got today. And I'm like, that's the worst. That is the literal worst. But no, again, retro. What else do you stream out of curiosity? Since you do stream, and it seems like you're big into racing games, what else do you play out of curiosity? There we go. Yeah, again, those guys ain't got nothing. Got some of the Canada Day celebrations at the Parliament building. Oh, what'd they do?
Let me guess, man. You ain't got enough paper to buy a real car.
I imagine a lot of people probably showed up. Which that would make sense. Of the original Gears of War. I need to play through Reloaded again. Because I've been playing it solo. Because I want to prepare for E-Day. I did actually pre-order E-Day, so... There we go.
Yo, dog, that's what I'm talking about. Well done, Playboy.
Oh man, great! You again. Yo, do I have to ask you? Were you actually gonna race?
Again, maybe not the nicest thing to do, but...
Hey, you had the magic tonight, boy. Take advantage of it.
Speaking of that comment, it just happened to be perfect timing. Alright, let's see what we got for this. Unique rims. We'll go for those in a minute, because I think I need to hit level 4 now. The body kit for your Pontiac. Hang on. Thank you. Let's just see if we can drive this effectively. See if we can try. You can never get it. Once you apply to that car, that's it. You never get it again. That's why I'm thinking, should I get it for this, or should I just hold on to it? Wait till I get the car that I really want. Yeah, because that's the thing with the unique parts. It's one and done. It doesn't carry over. Yeah, I have to be very cautious when it comes to that. I'm gonna try and hold off on it for now, because I think we can max this thing out. I just need to look at other upgrades, because it looks like I did get a couple more. Get it for that, yeah. Yeah, because either the Mustang or the RX-7. Wait, when it comes to Need for Speed, you said you don't have 2015, right?
Yeah, they're outside.
Oh, you do have 2015. Okay, I didn't hear if you did or not. So, have you had a chance to play it though? But I haven't played it much. Okay, fair. Because I don't know why, it gives me the vibes of, like, the Underground games and... Oh, here we go. Did the BSOD... That's weird that it would do that. But no, I would be kind of panicked about that myself. That one. Yeah, no. When I see that happen, it'd be like, okay, I need to be cautious then when it comes to playing something, right? Because the last thing you want to do is have more problems. Ouch. That is to be safe. Yeah, because like you said, that's the last thing you want is for it to happen again and cause more problems for your computer, right? Let's head to a graphics shop and see what we can do here. Has lost support lately, but they're still doing, I think, updates for another year.
Vinyl does what paint can't, so choose your flavor and slap it on to stand out and be noticed.
This we're just gonna randomly throw some stuff on.
Yo, you'll find plenty of the sponsors'
There we
decals
go.
here. Let the crowd know what's under.
On here by the time. Yeah, I thought I thought I heard they were extending it to 2027. Because it was supposed to be until this year, but I heard it was quietly updated. That they're extending it a little bit longer now. Okay, so that is true. Yeah, no, I heard it was supposed to be quiet. It was just quietly updated. There wasn't like a big deal made out of it. Bye, buddy. Hope you like the boost. You got a little bit more. Yeah, because originally, like you said, it was supposed to be this year. That was the original plan. Well, that was terrible. Windows 7, 8, yeah, no, those are end of life. Seven is one of the best, if not the best. I would say for Windows. But no, most people are making the switch over to Linux now. Are so different from years ago. I know, it's so weird to see the climate today when it comes to this. Like, not only for PCs, but like not just gaming, but just PCs, PC hardware, and how things are progressing. It is kind of a depressing state of affairs. Isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm on 11 for this. All I'm told right now is just don't update, because there's a problem with updates. Yeah, it might be worth it to stay on 10 for at least a while longer. What are you running for hardware, out of curiosity? If you're on my About page on Twitch, then you can see what I'm running with. But I mean, at some point we're gonna have to upgrade, right? You know, because like my old PC, like the PC I had before this, still has Windows 10 on it, but I want to try and make it so it still works. Like once it's down, like once all of it's done supported, make it so I don't have to register it or anything like that. Yeah. RTX 3060 and 11700 and 32 gigs. So you got a good PC there. CPU cooling system. Are you just running like a heatsink? Are you running air cooling? Because I thought about doing liquid cooling or no, an AIO for this thing. I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, I don't need it. But it also depends on game optimizations and stuff. I can do that one without overheating. Yeah, no, that game is just well optimized, Ragnarok. Spider-Man 2? No, it wasn't. It wasn't very well optimized. On PC. Like, if you were to play it, you're honestly better off playing it on a console.
Hey, you know what it is? Look, my ride is still hung up from all the other victims. All right, give it a chance. We'll go again.
Just can't handle it. But it may, because it's a stock cooling system. Are you running just like a stock heatsink then for it? Yeah. No, I'd probably say if you were like, like maybe an Arctic cooler, like Arctic cooling for their AIOs would be one option. Like I'm running thermal, right? Or thermal take. No, we're gonna leave that because that's the regs. Let's do these events up here. Well, hopefully it makes a difference. Yeah, like, did you have one that you have in mind that you want to get, or? I'll have better. Yeah. At least pricing-wise, yeah. Because also considering the price of hardware and everything in the space, it's ridiculous. And they just all disappear. Like, that's why I'm hoping, like, if I have to build a PC in the next couple of years, like, I want to say 6 years, hopefully hardware pricing will have gone down and be much more reasonable. It's flat out busy, yeah. He's busy with other orders, I'm guessing, and other things that he's got, right? But no, take care of your hardware. Take care of your hardware, and that's the big thing I tell people. To take care of your stuff. Treat it well. Because that's what I try to do with my stuff. Like, I know for, like, all the consoles I have, I know they need some cleaning. And I should get that done. I was thinking if I should do that myself, or I can take it to, like, the local shop that we have, the local game store, because they can tear things apart and clean them. Because I got a couple of consoles that could use cleaning. All my, like, PS3, PS4, the Xbox 360. Maybe even get some new thermal paste on there. Like, I don't have to do that for this one yet. This thing is a year old, but I just gotta worry about dust. At least the hardware that I have in this thing. Out of curiosity though, for your graphics card, you said it was a 3060. How many megs of RAM is it? Is it 6 gigs or is it a 12 gig one? No, that's RAM, sorry. For your video card. Your video card, sorry. If you know. If not, then that's okay. $12 gigs, okay, so yeah, no, that's the variant. Like, if I was getting a 3060, that's the one I would want. Not the 6 gig one, the 12 gig one. I know for my old machine, I should change out that graphics card, but I need one that takes the 8-pin power connections, not the new 12-volt high power for video cards, because what I run in that old machine is an RTX 2070. And the only cards I know that could fit for that criteria that would maybe be significant, could be like at least something of an upgrade, would be what, the 5060? Because that still uses 8-pin connections. I'm going for a walk soon. No, dude, take your walk, enjoy the weather. But I appreciate you coming by, and I appreciate your follow, my man. Let's chat more soon. I'll still be on for a little while too, so. Let's see if we can make it through this. Yep. Go this way. Yep. Let's see if we can make this. We're a good 3 seconds ahead, so. Nope, this way. Oh, whoa. Oh shit, that was close. Go around. Okay, good. We avoided that at least with ease. Sometimes these hills. Okay, this way, this way. And, yep. Boom. Okay. And there's the finish. Oh, we got this. I can't wait to get the higher ends of nitrous. Okay, let's just go this way. Let's do that event. Right, I forgot. I didn't discover this yet. I thought I did. Ooh, yes, we want those. Just because it's offset. Fine, let's do that. I need to do one more kind of upgrade. Let's get to 4.0. Okay, here we go. New paint. There we go. There we go. Now we got a 4.0 car. We can run with that. Ooh, hidden event, hidden event, hidden sprint. This way, do that. This way. I feel like I can take those back. There is a way. Now we just go down. We went up. I think we'll be fine. 60%. There goes the clean section. This way. This way. Whoa. Okay. And jump. There we go. There it is. Just under 3 minutes. 69. Very nice. Let's just try and complete more events. Because we're slowly gonna get there. And go. Should have planned that better. Head was a little itchy, as you can tell. more. Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. And there we go. Not happy about it.
Hot 4 scouting for their next.
Let's
Hero.
Let's go
Bring
there.
it home and score their cover.
But they did give us, there is time, so it's like January 1st, so New Year's 2028. I am not happy about that. It'll be like any physical games or anything like that, get them while you can, right? But this is already the start towards just the full-on digital era, you would say, right? And I think Xbox is going to be doing the same. Nintendo hasn't said anything yet, but I feel like that could be coming. They may not do it for Switch 2, but who knows, maybe for their next system. But Nintendo's already kind of doing it if you think about it with their game key cards. And there are some games that do ship as just a code in a box. Yeah, they put it out today and they said effective January 2028 is what Sony said in that statement. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, not this one, the next one. So whatever is coming out, it's just enjoy it. But there's already been like, there's big backlash against this. I have a feeling like this won't go down lightly, but it's just an inevitable change. Like, it's going to happen whether we want it to or not. The thing is, I already knew this was coming. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon, I think is the thing. I knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. But it can coexist, like, in terms of music, like, you still see there's digital services, but you can still buy CDs, you can still buy vinyls, and even cassette tapes. So it can coexist. It's just a matter of it being done correctly, right? Oh, come on.
You just railed the spread in hot 4s.
Let's go do this drift event, and then we'll go do a underground racing league thing. But I mean, Nintendo's done game key cards, but even like they've done a code in a box too. What was it? The Fire Emblem, like for the very first Fire Emblem when they put that special edition out. When I think when they put it on the eShop and stuff, it was just a code in a box, and it was a limited release. You can't even get that anymore. So it won't surprise me if Nintendo goes down that road in the future either. It is only a matter of time, right? I don't know what's your take on it though, Mr. Bongo. Come on, Drift. Let's see, we can do this, yeah. Now we got slippery roads. Thank you, Rain. The first one to hit over 100K, I think. I could be wrong. We may have done that last night when we were playing. There we go. We'll take that. Okay, now we can go. Let's see if we can get to Underground Racing League, and then I feel like this will get us to the next. This opens up the next environment. I could be wrong, but let's get to that part of town. Yes, yes, I know. Too tight. Turn here. Then we can go this way. Go here, yep. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Now we have... We should have a clear shot as long as we get a little 6 laps. Jeez. And I was talking about that, I think, last time, too. It's just... The URLs can be long. Sometimes they're 4, sometimes they're 6. I think we've hit the first 6 one. So I wonder if the next one we do is also going to be like that as well. So basically endurance test. At least it's better than doing 10. $69 for paying time, very nice. This way, go this way. Okay, that was good. We got that. I can't click the link because I'm driving right now. You're gonna have to tell me about it. What did you find on Instagram? Just cut through them. Nope. Jeez. Oh, shit. Okay. I almost thought we were gonna screw up there. Okay, this way. Oh yeah, this sharp corner. Now we can go. Now we can just bolt out of there. About 5. Okay, one more. Yeah, no, I've been seeing a couple of those going around, even on, like, Twitter or X. I mean, I understand why, but it's also I don't agree with it. But again, it's just we knew this was coming. It has to have happened eventually. But then this also just comes back to the phrase, you will own nothing and like it. That's basically what this is. So you will own nothing. And I don't like that idea. Nope, I hit the wall. Jeez. But now I can use the rolling nitrous, so... So I guess the next question then, if they're stopping that, when is that, do you think, gonna happen now for movies? Or are they gonna stop producing music CDs at some points, or vinyls? Because now it just seems like it's only a matter of time, and I don't like that thought. $707.97, okay. Okay, I need to do... Wait, hang on. One more world event, and then... another underground racing league. So, what do we got? Let's do this one. Let's do another circuit, shall we?
Yo, dog, good to see you rolling out tonight. There's some action in the Hotel Plaza area. No line on an exact location, but it should be easy to find. I'm heading that way. Hope to see you there.
No, B means this. Let's do another hidden event. And let's go. Wow, that car, he went way off the line. Yeah, it is, basically. So, yeah, because this basically kills preservation. At least for storing things on a physical thing. So now if you want to do digital preservation, it's almost like you now have to pirate things. Or you have to put them on a storefront, like, say, GOG or Zoom, for instance. Make it DRM free. But apparently no companies are interested in doing that. Because especially like with Stop Killing Games, like that got killed in the Senate. So now that means it's just like, okay, and this is the era we're heading into now. This is a hard no. Like, it's honestly pretty bad. again, it's just we knew this was coming. We knew it was inevitable. But this is there has to be a better way to do this, right? He spoke out his mind, yeah. And no, there is a lot of people that would speak out about this. Like, I am not in favor. This don't look like Siege. I thought about it, Sin, but it's just like, no, I can't. With the news that happened today, and I can't really play anything competitive. So it's like, hey, let's just continue this. We were playing this yesterday, because again, I wanted to do Neo 3, because that's what was scheduled, but I'm like, hey, let's just play this. But how are you doing? How was Valorant? Because I saw you were streaming Valorant earlier. Still playing. Are you still streaming as well? And how are your matches going? No, I'm done streaming. Okay. But how are your matches going? Grumpy ass old man noises, of course. You grumpy old man. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, basically. Yeah, sounds like how it is for multiplayer. How are you doing though, Leaper? This grouch is directed at PlayStation. Yeah, not at me. It's at PlayStation with, again, the news today. Like, we have until January 1st, 2028 for this. Through migraine. Have you taken anything for it? Well, no, Sin, are you playing with anyone, or are you playing solo right now? He's okay. Still upset and down about the news that got revealed today, but hey, that's why he's not playing Siege. He's playing this. He's playing a classic. I'm gonna have to take something else. Is what you're taking not good enough? You need something stronger? On the verge of 40. We'll have to take a third. Do you have a limit on how much you take, or no? Or is it just as many as necessary? Because I know if I have like a migraine or something, I only try to take a max of 2. So that's it. So I am the older man, you are the old man, then Leaper. I'm close to it, I'm going above you. If you have to go higher, you have to, but just don't OD, that's the thing, right? What is that? Your Uno? I don't get that one. Your one? So that was the hidden event. But yeah, no, it's just... I don't get that one, Mr. Bongo. I'm sorry. But I sadly don't have an uncle here. So that's a thing. And I have permission from my doctor. So yeah, for something like that, if you're gonna go well and above, you might need consultation. Just in case for something like that, right? Dude, what the hell? Why did the van just do that? Oh no, I took the right one. Okay. I'll have to take a look. You say she's cool, people? Crap, I took the wrong one. I wasn't even looking at the road. Wasn't even looking at the map. No. How many more? Okay, one more. This is the last one. Let's see if we can do this. By the way, Leafer, did you pick up Castle Crashers? Not yet. Well, you still got a few days. What is Steam doing? Ah, damn it. And you're doing it through the Steam app? Crap, I took it again. Go home, stream, you're drunk. Go home, Steam, you're drunk. I was gonna say, hopefully it's not a computer problem. So if anything, you could try from the browser, but... Alright, next URL event. iPhone. Okay, so you've tried at least different devices, all using the Steam app. What about from just the Steam website? I will be doing this later today. Yeah, hopefully Steam website or something. Oh, shit. Okay, and I thought my driving was bad. The AI is also doing terrible, so I don't feel as bad. Even though we shouldn't be taking this road. The game is saying do it. Okay, here we go, next one. Well, I do want to do some traveling around next year, too, so... Also depending on funds and situations. Right? Well, why do you say next year? Is there something special happening, or just because, you'd say, right? Hey, Wiss, welcome back. Also, I saw your comment. Nice job. So, you're making progress, which is good. That is good to hear. Yeah, and hopefully not make foolish purchases, because I'm still doing more foolish purchases throughout the year. Like, I mean, like, one thing, I also just pre-ordered Trails in the Sky second chapter, so... Getting our pick with the cup. Oh, the Stanley Cup, you mean? Okay, well that's definitely something for sure. I'll just have to see what the plan is and see how much it costs and everything, because even flying down there is expensive. That's probably what I would do. Okay, at least this isn't 6 laps. What do you mean by another speedometer? Like, you have the one by default, and then you would just have the little one right beside it. And that's pretty much all you can have. You can customize the look of the speedometer at the visual shop, but that's it. Oh, nope. Dang it. See if we can try and take that corner better next time. You mean like what exactly? Like, you want to customize your speedometer then? Maybe I'm just missing what you're trying to say here. Ooh, that sounds like an interesting idea. That sounds like an interesting idea, Leaper. It's just a matter of everybody coming down. Yeah, I want to customize it. Okay, no, then you would just have to go to the shop where the red one with the red light, because that gets you the ability to change your speedometer and put on like vinyls and decals. Didn't do much, just stayed at home mostly. Just relax. Dad suggested going to the park today, but I didn't feel like going to the park today. There we go. Yeah, because that's why I changed the speedometer on mine. I like the retro look of it. I think this looks really awesome. It rains on and off on the first as well here, but we didn't have anything like that. I know Goto said like where he is, it was high temperatures, but I know here every year it rains on Canada Day. Yeah, the weather's acting strange down where you guys are. Down now, yeah, because it's not as bright anymore. Nope, did not do that one well. And started playing E for Speed. Nice. What time is it there for you, if you don't mind me asking? You know, like we were supposed to play Rainbow Six Siege tonight, but I didn't really feel like playing Siege. Again, with the news that happened, like what Sony announced with stopping production of PlayStation discs in 2028. So I'd be like, nah, I don't feel like playing something competitive right now. Let's play this. And we made it this far. It's just, we may as well work our way through it, right? Keep driving, yeah. I am from Slovakia. I sometimes say that name wrong. 647. Well, good morning then to you. Because it is like 9:48 p.m. here, so. And I should have been paying attention to the road. So you're 9 hours ahead. No. 8. 9, 10, 11. I can't do the math right now. I'm too focused on the driving. Did you have breakfast or planning to later? What does she normally play, Leafer? Random stuff, really. Okay, so like me. There we go, we won. Cozy stuff. And sometimes, like, the relaxing stuff is nice. That's sometimes the... Oh, okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. We've unlocked another section of Bayview. So when you say cozy, you mean stuff like Stardew Valley as a guest, right? Yep, the Coal Harbor.
Sweet race, dude. Nailing that last win fulfills the sponsor's requirements. You're open to sign up with someone else, so get out there and keep it up. Hey, it's me. I just got the call. The highway to Coal Harbor is good to go. Head over there and see what turns up. Later.
Oh, it's good times, boy. You want to throw it down on a little blacktop burn?
Yeah, you can just stay back there while I just smoke yo ass. See?
Yo, I can't bash you for winning. I'll get you next time. Be seeing ya.
Later. Playing Need for Speed and looking at your stream. Yeah. Okay, yeah, don't forget to have breakfast. I have to give myself the same advice sometimes too.
Boy, I want to throw it down. Just make sure you come correct.
There we go.
Are you been to get that smile off your face, sweetness? Anybody can get lucky.
Date everything. Yeah, I've heard of that one. It's pretty big. I need to progress more to unlock the city. Yeah, I think I'm close. There's still one more section of the city I need to unlock. Oh, hey.
Hey, it's Rachel's pet. How you doing, boy? She let you out for the night, huh? Yo, punk, you better watch your back. I know the colors you fly.
Hey, yo, punk, drop the other way, man. You don't want a piece of me.
Yeah, well, I do.
Hey, man, ain't no way you should have taken that.
Okay. Unlocking the spoilers. Let's go to Coal Harbor. Now we're not gonna race that car again. Let's take the exit here. Leafer, remind me, do you like driving games, or are you are familiar with them? I don't think I've seen you play them too much. Ooh, drag race. Be in the right mode. Okay. Go play and eat breakfast. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, again, just like with any type of game, you gotta be in the mood for it, right? Well, there are some I can just like pick up and just go. Like this being one of them. Nope. Thought I turned it on. There we go, we got it. Like, if you want to talk about some good racing games that we could play, I know some of these are a little bit tougher to get running, but hang on.
Hey man, you're the hottest thing to hit the streets in a long time. The latest round of contracts have come in, and I pitched the losers. Just sign at the bottom when you're ready.
Nos. Let's do this one. I know Horizon would be a fun one. That's a fun one to do for streams. I would say Need for Speed Unbound. Oh, hang on. I need to go find the car shop. Let's go do some driving first. See if we can find some of these shops. Because I want to upgrade the NOS. Because they're not just like dry nitrous oxide, they're wet nitrous oxides now. Need for Speed Unbound could be another one. Burnout Paradise. Oh, here we go. PS4 and PS5, yeah. Well...
Yo, stock is for suckers. To rule the street, upgrade the brains of your ride by swapping out. Hey, tighten your gearbox and shorten your throws by harden your suspension and slice through turns by upgrading your stock.
So I'd probably say Burnout Revenge. No, Burnout Paradise. Do you have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered?
Nitrous is
That's a
extra
good
power
one.
stuffed into a tank.
Here we
Ready
go.
to
Wet
explode
shot of
when you need
nitrous
more
oxide.
speed.
That's what I
Your
wanted.
contact patch on the blacktop is crucial, so upgrade your rubber as often as Now, bigger is better, so upgrade your brakes for shorter, quicker stops. Break the barriers of top speed by slimming your ride with a weight reduction kit. Amplify your power band by bolting on a turbo. Horsepower equals speed, so bolt on everything you can. Right here is the place to do it.
I think Unbound is on sale as well, like for Need for Speed. And that game is crossplay. Because like Hot Pursuit Remastered is crossplay. I know, again, Need for Speed Unbound is crossplay as well. Or hang on, check how much Need for Speed Heat is. Because Heat was actually pretty fun to play online. You have Heat. You have Need for Speed Heat? Okay. So Heat's something we can play online for sure. But I'd probably say like Hot Pursuit Remastered, Need for Speed Heat. Again, Burnout Paradise, since we have those on PlayStation 4. I wish that game was crossplay, but it was before that time. So we got quite a few racing options because of PS Plus. Yeah, no, I think Unbound was given away for free on Plus. But no, the only reason I say that is that I'm low-key kind of thinking about getting rid of Plus. That's why when we talked about Tokan, that's why I said I might want to just get it on PC. Yeah, because again, I've been just kind of thinking about it. It's the same thing with Game Pass. Like, I'll still keep it for a bit, but I feel like I should give it up at some point. Such a big digital library there. Just know that it can be taken away. That's the risk with digital. Like, if they were to do something like how PC does it, say, like, if you had games that are DRM free, and, like, if they get delisted, but you still have access to them, I just want it to stay that way. Because it sounds like that's what they're doing with PS3 and PS Vita when they shut down that store next year. Your purchases you can still get access to, which is good to know. And I would hope that's also the case for, like, those on the other storefronts, but there we go. Just under 3 minutes. Exhaust tips, nice. That's the... Oh, wait. Yeah, I can get a new car.
Welcome to the delivery room. Aluminum and steel isn't crafted any better than this. Select a sweet set of wheels right here.
I kind of don't want any of those cars, so we'll wait. So I'm not losing it, at least with the digital stuff, yeah. Like, anything that I have digitally is on the back compat list. Provided they have the back compat thing on there, which I'm pretty sure they will. Unless they're just gonna do like, oh hey, here's an add-on, just like they did with PS5 Pro, if you still want to play your disc stuff, because if they want to make it full back compat, what about those that have physical libraries, right? I feel like that would be the smart play for them to do that. Because I feel like the Pro was just a test for that. Because if I do decide to get a PS6 at some point, but the future is just basically going to be pure digital. Yeah, that's the plan, right? Because even Xbox is doing that with Project Helix as well. But I know Microsoft apparently is going to be trying the idea of disc to digital for their stuff. So you have a physical disc, and then it will be able to convert it into a digital purchase for you, or a digital download for it. Because I know that's what they do with their back compat games. Lastly, let's just do this. There we go. Just under a minute 30. Mm-hmm. Nope, that wasn't smooth. That could have been better. So yeah, I'll check that out after stream. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, fine, let's do it. This is gonna be a real technical drift track. Okay, hang on. Again, so many corners. And since they're sharp corners, shit. Okay, I think we'll be fine. But no, the thing I'm actually curious about now, since this news is out there, how's Sony gonna deal with this backlash? The funniest thing I would say with this would be like, oh, just JK, we didn't mean it, we're taking it all back. Be like, yeah, no, I doubt they would do that. That would be even worse. Okay, see you in a minute. There we go. 130,000.
Elabor is poking around looking for the next cover, so step up and impress.
Oh wait, there's a shop here. Hang on a minute.
Hey, accessorize your ride with style and turn some heads when you race by upgrading your car's looks and audio right here.
Okay, no, we still haven't unlocked level 3 hydraulics yet. There we go. We'll do some of that. That at least gets that up to a level 5. And remember, fear is the mind killer, according to that song. There. Alright, let's leave this place. I thought that would get some parks unlocks. I guess not, that's fine. But there is a hidden event here that's not showing up on the map. And it's a drift, I think. No. Straight X, straight X, straight X. Let's do this. Still some of the best intros before the start of events in the franchise. I mean, I don't have to worry about clean racing or anything with this since we're not using nitrous. But I should still at least try to take these well. Even though we all like to play dirty when it comes to this. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. This last lap. There we go. Not 1:45, but at least it was under 2 minutes, so. Okay, new advancements for Nitro. Yeah, and then we still got one more section of the city to unlock here. Let's complete the sponsors' events here. Here we go, Street X events. Yeah, because that's what we agreed to. So. Ow. Ow, that's my bad. this way. Okay. Was asleep down there, so she's just taking a nap or something. Or is it just like sleep? Okay, well, we'll see. If she shows up, she shows up. If not, that's cool. Hello again, Spicy. How are you doing? And asleep. Okay. Well, then that's fine. The sleep is very important. You were playing Silent Hill F, I believe, right? Or did you decide on something else? Okay, take your time. What did you want to do? Did you want to make some content or just like play some games downstairs though, Leaper? Ow. Just under 10 minutes. There we go. New neon. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Drag race, let's go. Too early. There we go. Wow, a difference of 10 seconds. Jeez.
Oh, man. Yo, you picked a bad night to cruise up on me.
Oh, why is that? Yeah, because we haven't unlocked those sections yet. There we go.
Whatever, dude. I blew out my left shock.
Yeah, sure you did. I wonder how that happened.
Let me see. Do I or don't I want to take your money tonight? I guess I do.
No, I'm taking your money. If your car don't stand a chance. Is this your first time playing Silent Hill F? Hello. Kira, hello. Welcome. How are you doing? Leafer told me you might be coming in. How are you finding Silent Hill F so far, Spicy? Because I know it's something I do want to pick up now at some point. It was on. It's dropped in price, but not enough, I would say, for me. Yeah, it is pseudifiably creepy. That's something I really like about it. Well, that screwed them up.
Oh, man. Lucky, lucky, lucky is all you are. And it'll run out.
My luck won't run out. Yours ran out because this is the second time we've tangoed and it didn't work. Didn't work out for you. Is this you again? No, we're not doing this again. Next person. Nice to meet you. I'm doing okay. We're just rocking out, playing some Need for Speed Underground 2.
Hey, seriously, man. You have no business running with the real riders.
Okay, I have no idea what happened with that bug, but anyway. But yeah, no, Leafers told me a little bit about you, but why don't you tell me about yourself? You stream, you do like cozy streams and stuff? Like what do you like to play? Because like for me, I like to play almost anything. Whether it be shooters, horror, racing, as you can see, like, I'm open to any style of game.
Hey, nice smile you got there. You know what? That was a chump change race. Let's do this for real.
So you weren't at your best is what you were telling me, game? What are you playing right now mostly? Oh, Donut. Oh, I played through Donut Country on Game Pass. That was an interesting game. I liked it. That was definitely a kind of unique game for me. Just Crow things. Date everything. No one ever knows that game. No, I played through that game. It was on Game Pass to be like, I want the trash. Yes, but I want a donut. Not the donut that you would get in that game. I want a donut that you could eat. Now let's go. I've heard of Date Everything, but I haven't looked too much into it. The one I think I'm getting, I sometimes get it confused with is Boyfriend Dungeon. Have you heard of that one? I have not. I think it's a dating sim. It's a dating game, but you basically date your weapons, the weapons that you would use in like a dungeon crawler. It just sounds so dumb and fun to me. But definitely one I would say look into if you're into like those kind of things. But Just Crow things, I have not heard of that. What's that one about? Come on, let's go. Let's drive. Boom. But yeah, Spicy. No, you're liking Silent Hill. Are you thinking about completing the whole thing then on stream? I would like to. I'm curious to know your thoughts on it, because like I said, I've only seen a little bit of it. I sat in with Godo when he played Silent Hill F, but that's it. Causing chaos and pooping on. It almost sounds like Untitled Goose Game, where you play a goose and you just wreak havoc. But again, that sounds like you could cause some fun havoc with that game. I'll have to keep that name in mind then. Just crow things. Because I know crows are pretty prevalent where I live too, and they do crow things, just like pigeons do pigeon things, right? Ouch. Also, I can't drive. You can't clearly tell. Of making it my weekly Wednesday game. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Weekly Wednesday, play it to completion, right? There we go. I'm assuming it's on Steam, right? For that one, Kira? I played it on my Switch, though. Okay. Do you have a Switch 2 out of curiosity, or just a Switch 1? Where are we going? Okay. I think I have an idea. Wait, I need to see map again. So yeah, down this... Yeah, take this road. We're gonna go down this way a little bit. I got lucky in acquiring a Switch 2. Though I haven't used it much. I don't have a Switch 2. I kind of want a Switch 2, but mostly for just Fire Emblem and then the Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Of course, the internet being a dick, right? How much of F did I see? I saw a bit. I didn't see the entire game, though. Although I don't remember a lot of it, so that's something I cannot help you with if it comes to remembering things. I know I should at some point. Okay, that's a cool cover. You haven't used it much yet? So you're just rocking your original Switch then right now, right? Yeah, money, sadly. Well, the thing is, I want a Switch 2 as well, but you know what else I want that I decided to pre-order? Leafer, I did manage to pre-order Neo Geo. Otherwise, oh, you didn't have to pay full price for it? Okay, at least that's a good sign. Was it new or was it a used one that you got? A used one, okay. As long as it's in good condition, that's the thing. As long as you didn't have to pay like an egregious amount for it either. Like you said, under half price, right? Is that a... Yep, that's a drift track. So, you know, if you were asking for like a walkthrough or something of it, so I'm kind of pissed about that. Did they say why you couldn't get it? But no, Kira, I'll have to check out your stream then, because you took your time to come over here, and I appreciate it. Which reminds me of that. I have to pick up that album when it comes out this month. I at least try to be. Sometimes it can be distracting, especially when you're playing a driving game. Kira, like... Everyone in chat, and the people in chat can attest to that. You're like, he's driving and then he hits a wall. Or he crashes. I always try to be interactive with people. But when it's quiet, there's not much I can do, right? But hopefully I can keep you guys entertained. And we keep the place here chill and relaxed. That's the goal. Because it take up space. I mean, that's fair. It would take up space. But I also want to see what other games they announce for the Neo Geo AES Plus. Like, those things of the premium selections that they've been showing off on PC. Leafer, I hope some of those go to the AES cartridges as well. So, like, the recently announced Art of Fighting 3 one and the Ninja Master. Because I would definitely pick those up. Kara, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. You're now McBond. Welcome to the club. I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And you know what? It's nice to have someone to chat with. It makes streams more fun. He is almost dead silent. Yeah, it's because like gotta focus and try not to get killed. Because communication is key. But at least talk in between rounds. I try to have fun, but sometimes we take things seriously. It depends on what we're doing here, Kira. Like, when it comes to Rainbow, it's just like, you know, gotta kind of lock in. But if it's something like this, then it's just like, hey, we can kind of have some fun with it, right? Well then, here's a question. Yeah. Easy delivery company. I tried a little bit of it on Game Pass, actually. Spicy. I need to go back to it. It seems easy but creepy. If that makes any sense. you want a kind of cozy game, that's a fun little game, I would say. There we go. Which reminds me, Leaper, that balance patch for KOF 15 should be out.
Maxi Tuning is out scouting the street for a car good enough for their cover. Can you cut it?
Well, Kira, I guess a question would be: do you play shooters or? Hang on. Also, don't play shooters. Okay, good. Just want to get a heads up so I know.
I think you better kick rocks before these cats remember what you look like.
Just so I have an idea. If you want to play games together, then, like I said, I'm open to, like I said, I will play almost anything. Ouch. I am chaos myself. I would say, but I feel like that should be up your alley then. If you like causing chaos, you could have some. You could cause some real freaking chaos then in some shooters. Yeah, no. You son of a bitch. Just because he has to embarrass me in front of people here. I really should maybe adjust those. Maybe make it worth higher. Well, I can't do magic spells. And you know what? This would make more sense if I was playing Hogwarts Legacy. Since you said wizard. The Pantsu wizard, right? Or a fantasy game. I don't think this will improve my driving skills. Oh, no, I would probably suggest more cooperative games, like, say, Left 4 Dead. Like Left 4 Dead, or even like a good co-op kind of thing would be Portal 2. Or even Halo's good for co-op with friends. Even Gears of War. Speaking of Halo, Spicy and I are doing a Halo co-op playthrough starting tomorrow. Oh no, I just made that one up of improving my driving skills. Well, then I wouldn't be doing events then at that point. I would just be trying to drive around the city. Yes, because Leafer is a crabby old man and he needs small things to amuse himself. This is his idea of entertainment, just so you know. But as long as it's in good taste, that's the important thing, right? Oh, it may just come off that way, but again, it's... Oh, son of a... Shit. I blame Leafer for that distraction. At least we didn't lose that position, because if I lost this race, just blame Leafer for me. Everyone in chat. It's just easier. Do not blame the game, do not blame the controller. Do not blame the person playing. There we go. Make fun of each other. I'm assuming hockey reference there, right? There we go. Let's try this event, shall we? Also, Kira, feel free to critique my driving skills. Okay, Spicy, good night. Thank you. It was good to see you again. I will see you tomorrow for Halo. Shit, I took the wrong one. Maybe. Okay, this time we took the right. Well, it doesn't want to let you give me the Prime. And you're talking the Amazon Prime, not the Prime drink, at least. I haven't tried the Prime drink, and I have no intention of doing that. It sounds terrible. There was no prompt for it? Lame. Well, I don't even see a notification on my end saying, like, Leafer has subscribed with Prime, so it is busted. Do not hit vehicle. Do not hit vehicle. Hit walls instead. That's the proper way to drive, people. Maybe refresh. There it is.
Oh, now it shows. I guess Twitch is having its own Canada Day. What do you think it's drinking?
Well, it better be drinking Canadian whiskey. Because that's the good stuff. I would hope. By the way, Kira, Leaper mentioned you are Canadian as well, right? It's always nice to see another fellow Canadian streamer. Greetings, my fellow Canadian. What time is it, if you don't mind me asking? I, however, live in Australia. Oh, you live way in the frickin' future then. I live in the past. I live in the past. Leafer lives in the future ahead of me. So you guys can warn me about things that are coming. So you're like what? 10:45. Oh shit! It's terrible. I can't drive. My car's busted, so I need to get a new one. So you're 13 hours ahead then? Well, I don't know. I'd like to see your driving skills. Why don't you drive? Why don't you try and drive for me? The time zones still confuse me. They sometimes confuse me sometimes. That's why I always ask out of curiosity what time. What time it is, and then to just try to figure it out from there, right? Ow. Jeez. That's fine. There we go, we made it. 6 time zones in my phone. Just to keep in touch with like these kind of different people. And it's just like, oh, okay, so if it's this person, this is what time it is for them. It gets confusing, doesn't it? Oh. Again, unlisted events. Gotta go get some lunch. I might wrap up soon here, because I should sleep since I have to work tomorrow. But I'll drop you a follow. And I thank you for coming by. I appreciate it a lot. It's always nice to meet somebody new, and hopefully we can chat more in the future. But yeah, we'll finish this event and then we'll call it a night. Curry and fried chicken. I love me some fried chicken. And you have a good lunch. Thank you again. But yeah, like I said, I'll give you a follow right after I'm done here. And hopefully we can chat more in the future as well, Kira. Korean fried chicken sandwich. Still, that sounds perfect to me. But a lamb curry burrito is also another great thing to have. So yeah, Korean fried chicken or the lamb curry burrito. I do like me some burritos. It's £4, so okay, either one. Honestly, either one. So it's a lighter meal. Like that does sound good, but I don't know. I'd rather have poutine on its own. But that's just me. But yeah, no, that's it. I guess we will just call it there for now, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna start the Halo playthrough. We're gonna start the Halo playthrough. We're doing a call playthrough with Spicy just to prepare for Campaign Evolved. So I'm excited to get that. Let me just see. I think there is someone though. Oh no, not on. So I guess we won't raid out tonight. We'll just kind of chill out here for that. But no, we'll talk next time though, Leafer. I appreciate you coming by and appreciate everybody coming in. Not tonight, maybe another night. But I will catch up. Thank you though, Leafer, for introducing me to her. Let me just do that right now. Actually, give her that follow. There's that. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, we'll be back Thursday. We're gonna go play through. We're gonna go play the Halo campaign. Just prepare for Campaign Evolved. Friday, I am gonna have something special, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys like it. But again, if you're watching the archive, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you've played Need for Speed Underground 2 or any other games in the Need for Speed series, let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. But until next time, everyone, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.